Namaskar friends, I welcome you all to the digital media of Uday India. Friends, on our regular episode that is Bhartiyata Ka Sankhanath, today I am going to speak you about an analysis that is based on Rahul Gandhi spewing venom against India in general and Prime Minister Narendra Modi in particular, again in foreign soil. While he compares himself to Guru Nanak Dev Ji.
Walked nothing compared to Guru Nanak Ji. I read somewhere that Guru Nanak Ji had gone all the way to Mecca, Saudi Arabia. He had gone to Thailand. He had gone to Sri Lanka. So these giants were doing Bharat Jodo.
Now, a link has emerged between the organizers of the events and Pakistan terrorist deep state actors. Is Rahul Gandhi hobnobbing with terrorists, or is he peddling their narratives against India in western lands? What is the true fact? There are many questions that need answers, and we are trying to present you with the facts to decipher those answers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is one such specimen. I am putting in double quotes. What Rahul said, that one such specimen of the Indians who believe they are smarter than God. This is what Rahul Gandhi said at the Mohabbat Ki Dukaan, a event hosted by the Indian Overseas Congress USA on May 30 in Santa Clara, California. Rahul Gandhi further said that these people are absolutely convinced that they are infallible and are incapable of elucidating science and scientists, history to historians, and warfare to army. I quote these words, what he quoted. I start my quote. They can talk to God and tell him what is happening. Our Prime Minister is undoubtedly one such example. Many of his Indian American fans laughed as he added, if you sat Modi ji with God, he will explain to God how the universe works and God will get confused about what I have created. Imagine what a youth of Congress who projected himself as a Prime Minister of the country is speaking. They believe that they can convey scientific concepts to scientists, history to historians, and warfare to the military. But mediocrity is at its core. They are not prepared to hear. I unquote. This is what Rahul Gandhi spoke at California. Friends, what is more, at the event in California, Rahul Gandhi spoke about the plight of Muslims in India, and he said that their condition is as worse as that of Dalits in 1980s. And unfortunately, he forgot the fact that in 1980s there was the government of first his grandmother Srimati Indira Gandhi and thereafter his father Rajiv Gandhi's government. Very interesting person. When he opens his mouth, it is very interesting to listen, and sometimes some people laugh, and when I spoke to many youths, they says we really enjoy the speech of Rahul Gandhi whenever he opens his mouth. But unfortunately, he was not speaking in India, but he was speaking in California. And that is what he enjoys that. And he thinks himself to be very intelligent politician, and he is the leader of youth at the age of 53. So what does Rahul Gandhi want to imply? I forgot to understand. I failed to understand. Does he want to say that both the above mentioned governments were responsible for plight of Dalits in the in 1980s? So much so, several Islamic religious and scholar leaders have refuted Rahul's statement and said that they are more empowered and more free than those people in the Islamic country. Now, I will tell you about what mediocrity is. As mentioned above, that mediocrity is at its core, quote unquote. Mediocrity is Rahul Gandhi spitting venom in foreign lands, discussing India's domestic things, domestic issues in Western countries, speaks volumes about Rahul Gandhi's super mediocrity. This man is trying to make himself leader of a country which he insults regularly in his foreign visits. Whenever he goes outside, he will spread venom, he will speak against India, he will tarnish the image of India outside India. Mediocrity is when people in his speeches don't stand for the national anthem and he says he is talking about India. When you can't even comprehend what the national anthem is and what it stands for. What he is saying, what you are saying, Mr. Gandhi, what you are speaking about, does that even matter what you are speaking? Laughing stuff. In his program, national anthem was used for mic testing. Mic testing. Can you believe it? Mic testing. What a shame. National anthem is our pride. And making fun of it anywhere in the world amounts to insulting our country, our nation, our forefathers who gave their life for this country. Rahul Gandhi, who boasts of his family credentials in the freedom struggle, should remember that making fun of the national anthem is like making fun of his own family too. He must remember this. Anyways, what can you expect of a person at this age who claims to be a young person, jubilant politician, who wants to be known as the young leader of India? Now there is another thing. During his tour, Rahul Gandhi would attend several public events also. He may not know, but some coordinators, I will put it in quotes, some coordinators who are claiming to be associated with events are Pakistan's Jamaat-e-Islami Muslim Brotherhood linked fronts. The event on 4th June in Newark is coordinated among others by Tanzim Ansari, who is the Amir Outreach Committee of Muslim Community of New Jersey, MCNJ. MCNJ is led by a Pakistan-born Imam Jawad Ahmad, who is the project director of Islamic Circle of North America, which is known as ICNA. This is a radical Islamic organization associated with Pakistan's Jamaat-e-Islami and toes Pakistan's line against India and has linkages with radical and terrorist organizations. They glorify terrorists like Hizbul Mujahideen chief Sayyid Sahabuddin for his cause of separation of Kashmir from India. Another self-appointed coordinator for his event is Minaz Khan, who is linked to anti-India loving group India American Muslim Council, IAMC. Friends, IAMC relentlessly targets India in the pretext of human rights, religious freedom, and via sharing fake news to stir communal unrest inside India. And this organization was behind the recent report on condition of minorities in India in American Congress. Friends, you must listen my points, listen what I am pointing out here. IAMC's executive director Rashid Ahmad is the executive director of another Jamaat affiliated Charity Front, Islamic Medical Association of North America, which is known as IMANA, that is exploited, which is exploited India's goodwill and raised millions of dollars during peak COVID in the name of helping India and siphoned off all the money. This IMNA at one end is associated with retired Pakistan Army or naval officials, and at another end is associated with terrorist groups namely LET and Hizbul Mujahideen. One can only imagine where the COVID relief fund has gone. There is no need to explain. Now, you tell me what Rahul Gandhi is doing in these Pakistan funded programs and insulting India. Is he taking the side of India or hobnobbing with anti-India elements? He has to reply this. It is why he is always seen promoting Bharat Tere Tukde Honge. He is promoting this. Bharat Tere Tukde Honge in India and outside. I need your feedback. How you react to this action about a leader who wants to be the Prime Minister of this country. Speaking of this slogan, I just remembered Sandeep Singh, secretary of Rahul and Priyanka Gandhi, was the president of JNU from ultra-leftist organization AISA, which believes in breaking India through means of armed struggle. It is learned that he was the brain behind the brutal attack on CRPF camp in Dantewada, Chhattisgarh a few years ago, in which 76 Jawans lost their life. Now, what can you expect from Rahul Gandhi, who doesn't think before speaking and who doesn't think before he reads what is given to him on the paper? On my part, I hope that this is enough information I could give you on this issue, and I gave you lots of information also, and now it's up to you, my respected viewers, and also this is a request from Uday India to all the learned youths, researchers, thinkers, political pundits to analyze whether what is the motto of Rahul Gandhi, on whose behalf he is there, and why he is speaking in these lines. And it is up to the countrymen to believe, जो हिंदी में कहा जाता है कि मोहब्बतें की दुकान कौन चला रहा है और कौन उसके खिलाफ काम कर रहा है। फर्क साफ है। आप एक प्रधानमंत्री के बारे में कितना कुछ बोलिए, अगर उसको विश्व की सबसे बड़ा डेमोक्रेसी ने इलेक्ट किया है तो कुछ तो भरोसा होगा, कुछ तो फर्क होगा। और I must also say here that there is a huge difference. And this is my personal opinion. That if the so-called scion of Gandhi family will speak in these lines, this is a blessings in disguise for Narendra Modi. Bharat Mata ki jai.